Everybody, my name is Mr. Williamo. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for clicking on this one. I did not think I would be making this video because Generation 2 of Pokemon Go is out. I've literally just put up my Evolutions video, so if you've not seen that, make sure you go and check that out. It's how to get Espeon and Umbreon in Generation 2. And I walked home from the train station early this morning, so I've caught a couple of Generation 2 Pokemon. I'm going to go through some of those. I'm actually about to go on a run before the sun goes down because I feel like I need to get outdoors because I've been sitting indoors for most of the day. This camera is on very low battery, so I reckon we're going to go out and I'm going to film if I see anything cool or anything. We'll get into it. There's so many new things in the update. I'll explain it all later on in the video. But I'm going to go out there. You want to see me catching some new Pokemon, so let's do it. So I've literally only been running for a few minutes. Just caught an Eevee, which is good, so we can actually get an evolution. And on the nearby list is this, wait, he's gone, this dude. I can't remember what he's called, but I know he's a big pink bull guy. So we're gonna go find him. I think he's this way. Another new Pokemon, we have got Hoppip. And the only balls I've got are Pokeballs because I'm an nincompoop. Oh, and here he is. That's the Pokestop. There he is, it's called Gramble. And as I only have Pokeballs, I have no idea how this capture is going to go. Probably not very well, but I mean, I'll let you know. I actually got him. 789, pretty sweet. Oh, and there's a Piloswine there. I've already got one of those before though. I'll show you that when we get back. But now, more running. I've ran about another 100 meters from over there. Caught another Eevee, which is good, so we can get an Umbreon and an Espeon now. And found another new Pokemon, a Chinchou, which looks pretty stupid, but this guy, this Mr. Chinchou, get him a Pokedex, bro. I'm back where we found the Gramble. I have, if we check on Pokemon, I don't know how accurate it is, but I done a massive big loop, and there's Eevees just spawning everywhere. I just caught one, and then another one spawned in exactly the same position, but I've been doing a 10k egg, and it's on 4.9, so pretty much 5. It doesn't update that often, so I don't know how accurate that is. But a 5k run is not too shabby, except I kept getting this like burning feeling in my neck and I stopped for a little bit and walked, but it's okay. It's okay, I ran a lot. I've got some cool new Pokemon as well. I captured this dude, a Furret, who is 809 CP, and I think it is the evolution of Sentret, so I can actually evolve this guy as well. I caught another Teddiursa, which is one of my favourite ones, and that he evolves into an Ursaring, which is really cool. It actually shows the evolution of what it evolves into there, whereas if you go on Eevee, it's a question mark because you don't know what you're going to get. But if you go on a Slowbro and you go down to the evolution bit, if it... oh. Slowpoke? Yeah, if you go on a Slowpoke, we can evolve it into a Slowbro or a Slowking? I don't know if I got that right, something like that, but as you can see, you need an extra item to do that, so we probably get those items from Pokestops. However, I don't actually know yet, and there's loads of other ones like that. Onix, you can evolve with one, Scyther. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find out. Not too much of a bad view to end off my run, hey? And another Eevee. It's like they know that I want the new evolutions or something. So I'm almost home, just walking across the golf course, and this guy appears. A Sudowoodo! This is one of the derpiest Pokemon ever. I don't know if that's a good CP or not because the game's just come out with the new ones, but yeah! What a throw. I'm not even watching it because I'm watching the camera. Oh, you boys escaped! What can we do? So these are the new berry system, which is pretty cool. The Nanab berry makes it so it's less jumpy, so it's easier to catch. The Pinap berry makes it so you get more candies from the Pokemon if you catch it, and then you all know what the raspberry does. Let's go. One. Mate, are you serious? Is this guy supposed to be this hard to catch? Come on, Sudowoodo. You got a stupid name, I know that, and that will probably make you harder to catch, but bro, he just punched away my only Ultra Ball and then did a silly little dance move. He's like, yeah, I did it. Yeah. 1, 2. Oh, that was 3. Yay, I can't count. And I got him. Yay! Alright everybody, I don't even know if you can see me or not at all at the moment because it's dark, because it's night time. The sun is on the opposite side of the earth. That's how nighttime works. But Pokemon Go Gen 2's been out for a few days now, and I made, like, I'd say enough to make a video out of on the first day it came out, but nothing amazing happened in the episode, and I was like, you know what, I don't really want to put that up as a standard video. I'm going to wait until I catch something really cool, something cool happens. So yeah, it's a couple of days later. I've caught some really cool things. I've done some sick evolutions. One of the Gen 2 Pokemon, Espeon, is in my top 6, so that's quite cool already from Gen 2. But hopefully we're going to find some cool stuff. I've got a Gen 2 10k egg on the go, so that's what we're trying to get. I want to try and get that done before the end of this episode. Where I live, there's not usually that many cool things or Pokemon that spawn, because there's like 2 Pokestops within a mile radius, which is pretty good. But we've just been to one of them, looping around onto the other one with my dog, Poppy Dog, who, as soon as I put a lead on indoors, she squatted down and decided to have a poo inside before we came out, which is good. But if anything cool happens, you'll see in the vlog. But yeah, adios. So I did. Kill myself. After my nighttime adventure, something pretty cool happened. A wild Xatu appeared, and I recorded it on my camera, and I recorded it on my phone recording software as well, because I got AirShou, the program, to work on my phone. However, for whatever reason, it's decided to record everything really, really pixelated, so everything that I've decided to record on the phone, like, it's just not worthy of coming in the video, so I'll show you that in a second. But Xatu, I think, is quite a rare Pokemon. I don't know how rare yet. But Natus, which are the little green birds, they're not that rare, so I mean, if you evolve it into a Xatu. But to find it rare in the wild in the first Generation 2 Pokemon video, I think it's quite cool. But let me show you for now. So I evolved my Eevee into an Espeon because they have better CP, and this is pretty much what my software decided to do, just to pixelate everything out. So I mean, I actually found a Stantler in the wild as well. This was on another day during the weekend, and I captured it. So I think Stantler's quite a rare one. I don't really know. I think you can get them in 5k eggs. So he's not that rare, but he's quite rare. I'm only including this because I wanted you guys to see my adventures, even though the recording is like really, really bad. So I could have put the screen in, but no, Stantler was caught, which is awesome with a new Pokemon. Oh yeah. So I mentioned before about a 10k egg that I had. This is the 10k egg popping off. So what am I going to do? It's a Gen 2 10k egg. I thought I'd keep the suspense in a little bit for you guys. What is it going to be? It's a Pineco. Yeah. It's a new Pokemon, so I can't really complain, but out of all the 10k ones, I don't think I would want to have a Pineco again, to be honest, and it's 570 CP, which is not the best. But I think it evolved into something pretty cool as well. So now this is me trying to capture the Xatu, and everything on my software looked like it's got a blue hue, blue tint to it, which is really random. So Xatu, pretty cool wild Pokemon to find, 136 CP, which isn't the best. But if we just skip ahead a little bit to when Mr. Williamo catches this geezer, and there it is, the Xatu was caught with, it looks alright there. What's that about? So there we go, that's a little bit annoying, so I had to cut out a lot of this video, but I'll try and get that sorted out. We'll go, and I'm going to film my Pokemon Go screen now, so let's see what we've got and recap and all that kind of stuff for this episode. So here we have a list of my recent Pokemon. So we've got the Pineco that we got from the 10k egg, 570 CP. As I said, not the best, but it's quite cool. We've got this Spinarak. I've nearly got enough to evolve the Spinarak, which is cool, but he's just another common one. The Xatu, which we captured, so he looks really cool. He does, look, and when we tap him, he's like, there's my boobs. The Noctowl that we caught, so I did actually capture that because I captured it with my camera. That means we don't have to capture any Hoothoots anymore. A Sudowoodo, you actually saw me capturing the Sudowoodo the other day. But this is a much higher CP one, so this is my second highest level Gen 2 Pokemon, which is pretty cool. And I like Sudowoodos, I don't know why, they're just really derpy. The Dunsparce, that's supposed to be quite rare, I think. I don't really know though. A Teddiursa, this is one of my favourite ones. I'm going to evolve it into the Ursaring as soon as possible because I like Ursarings and Teddiursas. There's the Stantler 800, we've got a Skiploom, which is the evolved version of Hoppip, which is also pretty sweet. Igglybuff, the baby Pokemon. Wobbuffet, you know, the one that always goes Wobbuffet, that's with Team Rocket. And I also got myself a starter Pokemon. I got Chikorita, which is the grass one, which I think is my favourite starter Pokemon for Gen 2, just based on how it looks, because it just looks pretty cute. Although I like, in the final forms, Chikorita's final form I don't like. I like Feraligatr, I think, which is the water one, and Typhlosion's pretty cool as well. But we actually got ourselves a starter Pokemon in the first episode, which is pretty sweet. And apart from that, there's not that much, but here's my Espeon. My Espeon is my favourite one so far. I just wish that Umbreon had as good as CP, but it doesn't. But there we go everyone, that concludes the first episode of Pokemon Go Gen 2. With the starter Pokemon, they definitely should have done it so that, like in the first one where you first spawned in the world, there was a Charmander, a Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. You could choose which one you wanted. Even though it doesn't make that much of a difference in Pokemon Go, it would have been a nice thing to have with Gen 2 as well. And you're like, oh yeah, Gen 2 Pokemon, let's get started straight away like you do with Pokemon, you start a new adventure. I think they definitely should have included that. But there we go everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video. You know what to do by showing all your support and stuff. I don't know when the next Pokemon Go video will come out, if there will be one. I'm not sure. I'll probably wait until something really cool happens, like a legendary, or I get a Tyranitar or something, I don't know. That's not going to happen though, is it? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all on my next video. You're all awesome. Sadios.
They telling me to take the safe route. This is the detour. Hoodie baby, you ain't seen a kid like this before him. Late night shooting for the moon like Warren. Them hits come out as soon as you hit recording. Born in America, Chevy and Ford, but these Greek ladies loving me, they saying these four.